Hello, good evening. I'm Dipannita Gupta, your host on Another Dimension. Today I'm bringing to you from Vishwa Bangla Mela Prangon in Kolkata, where International Mining, Equipment and Mineral Exhibition 2025 is underway. It's the final day of this vibrant expo, which is witnessing a huge congregation of renowned technology-driven and engineering brands from all across West Bengal, India and beyond. A very powerful platform for networking and brand visibility. This Grand Expo is, has brought together a number of different brands which are known for their innovation, right? So let's go inside and explore the buzz and hear from some of the participating brands how they are seeing the marketing trends evolving in the B2B engineering space, which is a very niche segment, yet a sizable one. Let's go. Hello, good evening everyone. I'm Dipannita Gupta, your host at Another Dimension. Today I'm bringing to you one of India's topmost and most reliable industrial cooling manufacturing brand, Tempcon, from IME 2025, the vibrant expo cum exhibition that is happening right now at Vishwa Bangla Convention Center in Kolkata. Let me introduce to you Mr. Shomo Rai and Shoma De, two of the directors of Tempcon. Good evening, Shomo. Good evening, Shoma. First of all, congratulations for putting up such an impressive show at IME. I know you have been taking Tempcon globally to many such expos and exhibitions. What has been your experience in IME this year?
For the last few days, it was really exciting, and the customer footfall was really overwhelming. And people are visiting our stall not only from steel industry or mining industry, other heavy engineering industry, cement industry, power industry, they are visiting, and it's really good.
And the responses that you have been receiving from your co-exhibitors and visitors, I mean, how has been like that?
Actually, we are observing a natural shift, and people want to know about the cooling system more seriously nowadays.
Okay.
So it's a big shift to us.
Of course.
And it's really good.
That's really interesting, because I wanted to ask you this question, that you are catering to a large number of industries, right? Could you please just tell me the kind of industries that you cater to?
The industries which we are mainly catering is steel plants. Most of the steel plants we are working with, power plants, chemical industry, plastic industry and food industry. These are the main industries with whom we are currently working. And we are also exploring other segments like defense sectors and other PSU sectors. We are also exploring. Recently, we are planning for global export, to increase our export market also for other products and other client sectors.
Okay, so the kind of industries that you told me, so I can understand precision cooling is very important, especially in industries like steel plant, where ambient condition is so extreme. So do you think cooling can actually be precision cooling can actually be a game changer to these industries?
Definitely. Actually, previously cooling was used to be thought as a luxury item.
Oh.
So now it is not the luxury item, be it the quality of the end product or the peak efficiency of the component they are using. So cooling is definitely a need, a necessity nowadays.
Right.
So definitely it's a shift, mental shift.
And what kind of products? I mean, of course, we can see very impressive machines displayed over here. If you could tell me, what are the top equipments, top cooling solutions that you sell to steel and heavy engineering industries?
Actually, I just want to take one question, your last question which
Yes,
you asked,
please.
Soma. Most of the people, most of the layman or general people confuse that cooling system means only air conditioning and refrigeration for storage and those things.
Right.
But the business which we cater, the client which we cater is the product which we cater is slightly different.
Hmm.
We focused only in process cooling.
Okay.
So these are specialized cooling. These are required for specific industries, specific applications. The machines which we are manufacturing currently is process chillers, which are used in various process for cooling the process, not for comfort, air conditioning and those things.
Okay.
The other thing which we are manufacturing is panel air conditioner, which is an air conditioner device just like our room air conditioner. This is also an air conditioner device, but it is used for controlling temperature of control panels which are used in various industries.
Okay.
We have industrial air conditioners which are used for cooling of various equipments for e-rooms, machineries, transformers, battery rooms.
Mhm.
These are designed specially for some special application where the environment is highly corrosive, highly dusty, where normal air conditioner couldn't perform.
Mhm.
Another product which we have displayed over here, that is one of our latest products, that is EOT crane air conditioner.
Okay.
So our main focus for this exhibition is those two products, industrial ACs and EOT crane ACs.
So you want to say, since cooling is an important part of the process, it has a direct impact on the quality of the output in each industry.
And Timcon is not doing any off-the-shelf product. They are using the practical feedback from the customers, and they are using those feedbacks into their innovations and new products, be it our newly launched precision air conditioner or be it crane AC, which can be used up to ambient temperature 80 or still higher, like 90 degrees Celsius.
Oh, that's
and
quite
also
impressive.
in the very dusty environment, and also for heavy duty applications.
Mhm.
So all of the visitors who are coming to our stall,
Yeah.
they are mainly coming with this problem in their industry, coming with a complaint that they are having failure in their air conditioning system very frequently,
Oh.
because the reason is they are using generic air conditioner,
Mhm.
but we are manufacturing industrial air conditioner, which is basically for heavy duty applications.
Okay.
So there the failure rate decreases drastically, and the uptime of the production increases significantly. So here the significance of Temcon product comes in.
Yeah, I was about to ask this. What are the top USPs of Temcon cooling solutions for which they keep coming back, or they would feel like dropping by your, your booth, your
Actually, in this
Sales office.
exhibition, we experience a very good thing. People are coming and they are sharing. Okay, we have seen your units in that industry, and same kind of problem we are also facing, and please help us with that. So then, when we came to know that yes, we have made an impact in the industry, and we can give the solution according to their pain point. So that
Yes.
is our main USP, and which sets us apart from others, our after sale service. We are having pan-India service centers, so we can handhold the customer till the point when they are not getting the peak efficiency at their production. So
Okay.
that is our USP.
That's great. And even being a not so technical person, we get to hear a lot about green manufacturing, green steel, green metal. So our Temcon solution, cooling solutions, what I would say, the engineering is aligned to those vision of making green steel, green metal.
Of course, we are using all the energy efficient components, so the energy consumption is very less. So it is contributing towards making green steel, I guess.
That's great. Now, let me ask you a slightly different question. Like, of course, you have been leveraging upon traditional and very powerful platforms like expos and exhibition. But in a digital first world and consumer driven digital first world, are you leveraging the digital space, digital media as well to
Yes, definitely.
strengthen your brand visibility?
Yes,
Please tell me.
definitely. Actually, previously, the traditional B2B business houses, they were not active or not aware of the digital media activities.
Yes.
Okay, so the notion was like that we are manufacturing a good quality product, so we can sit cross-legged and we need not to do anything.
Right.
So people, repeated customers will come and we will serve them. But it is not the thing. If we are willing to scale up your business and try to reach to a bigger audience, then digital platform is very much needed.
And unlike D2C products, the usual products, there is no add to cart thing.
Yeah, that is the thing. For actually, as since our client base is mainly B2B, so digital marketing help us to target the specific client.
Okay.
Those who have the requirements, we target those clients only. So that is one of the best thing. I think this digital marketing.
And also, I want to add here that Timcon's customer base is like 7,000 existing customers are there.
Oh, that's
So
impressive.
to be in touch with them, digital platform, be it a mass mailing, be it through newsletter, be it through our website. So it's very much required because in physical form we cannot visit them or keep in
Not
touch
all the
with
time.
them.
And post-COVID, the
Yes.
scenario has taught us in a better way
Yes.
that we can still reach out to a bigger audience
And also
without visiting
nowadays,
them.
Brand consciousness is not the last thing. Like
Yeah.
people want to know the behind story of machine
Yes.
making, and also they want to know the faces behind the brand.
Yes.
So digital platform is a very good space to bring that stories in front of the customer, so that they will be we will be transparent to them, and
Yes.
trust building factor will be there.
Right. And do you think the customer feedback is also coming faster and helping you in your
Yes,
R&D process
yeah. That is
because of
also
the digital media?
Because of the digital media, we are getting in touch with the customer very easily. We are taking their feedback very seriously. We are using them in our R&D team are working on those things. So that
That's
is
good.
also
It's
helping.
definitely helpful.
That is
Okay.
also
And we are associated with Dimension for a very long time. And Deepanita can suggest that whatever you should do for B2B business to reach a bigger client base.
Thank you so much.
So it's
And
nowadays.
I mean, honestly speaking, Dimensions have been growing hand in hand with Temcon and companies, brands like yours. And of course, there are still many things to explore, many things to learn together, challenges to overcome. We can do that together. But to wrap up quickly, because we are at the final day, the day 4th of IME, what next for Temcon in terms of expansion? You are already exporting to 14 plus countries. What next?
Here also comes the digital
Yes.
marketing. So we are planning. We are already exporting in Middle East and in South Asian countries. We are planning to expand in Europe. Just one thing I just want to bring, as I was discussing with Soma, the green
Metal manufacturing.
So I would like to add, just a few days ago, Temcon has tied up with Government of India for a green initiative project. We are one of the company in India who is entitled to use eco-friendly green refrigerant, that is R290. We have set up our factory according to those government standards so that we can handle this R290. Globally, mainly in Europe and other first world countries where they have banned the use of
They are all aiming at net zero.
net zero, those greenhouse effective refrigerant they have banned. So those eco-friendly and natural refrigerant which they need for their countries, at Temcon we are developing those refrigerant, our machinery with those refrigerants, so that we can enter the European market.
That's great. And you think that digital space can support you in that vision?
Yes.
To make the Make in India thing
Yes.
better to get in touch with those foreign buyers.
Foreign buyers.
So
Mhm.
digital
Definitely to
media,
target the foreign buyers, it's very much
it's very
needed.
much needed.
Very much needed. So that's actually what we had to learn, that B2B marketing space is a very niche but is a sizable one.
Yeah.
So you have seen quite a lot of trends changing over the years. Physical visits, there were used to be physical visits more, then exhibitions are still there, and now digital is coming in a big way.
Yeah.
So you think you will be leveraging that? Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
We are using that, and we will suggest everyone to explore that.
That's so, enriching and insightful. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shobhu. Thank you, Shoma. It was pleasure talking to you. See you in another episode of Another Dimension with Dipannita Gupta. Bye-bye till then.